Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Zill Noorain's Tafseer series of the Quran. Today we are starting Surah Al Ghashiya, which is the 88th surah of the 30th juz and has 26 verses in total. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to recite this surah quite often, especially on the day of Jummah. Let's begin with the recitation of ayah 1 to 16. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة. The name of this surah is mentioned in the first verse, Ghashiya, the overwhelming or the shocking disaster. It is one of the Meccan surahs, and the surahs relates to the lessons of the hereafter and the belief in the unknown of the day that is coming. If you remember, a constant theme in these surahs is about the criticism that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ faced for believing in a hereafter, for warning about the Jahannam and for giving the blessings of Jannah. So Surah Al Ghashiya can be divided into three different parts. It warns about the day of judgment. It tells us about what happens on that day. Then it talks about the reality of this world, again to make us more aware of the truth of the day that is coming. And then it gives us advice about what the consequences of our deeds will be. So let's start with ayah 1. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية? It starts with a question. Did the news of the overwhelming event reach you? It's a call to the listener. It's a question right at the beginning. Now, what is this? What is this overwhelming event? And then in ayah 2 to 4, we get an explanation. On that day, there's going to be some faces that will be looking down and humbled, khashiyah. They're going to be looking down, working really hard. They're going to be exhausted. Tasla naran hamiyah. And where are they going? Those are the people who are going into the fire. So on that day, there's going to be some people whose faces will be lowered out of fear, out of humiliation. They will be sad. It'll look like they are so tired and they just don't know what to do. This is an overwhelming day. And they will look like they're in a lot of stress. What is the stress for? Because they are the people of the fire. And then we get descriptions of what it's like to be in the fire. تُسْقَى مِنْ عَيْنٍ آنِيَةٍ. They will be given a drink that is boiling water from a boiling spring. The water will be poured into them and it's really hot. They will think it's for relief, but the water doesn't give any relief. It's heated up and it's boiling. So it's already hot and there's no relief. So that's their drink. What about their food? In ayah 6, لَيْسَ لَهُمْ طَعَامٌ إِلَّا مِنْ ضَرِيعٍ. There's no food for them there, except a poisonous, thorny plant. So imagine all the worst scenarios and just the absolute horrible experience. And that is what we're describing, so that you would want to stay away from this place. This is the last place that you would want to go. You don't want to go to a place that has boiling water as a refreshment that's not even refreshing, and that there's no food except it's thorny and poisonous and just makes you more sick. So this place has no relief in it, so don't take it lightly. You do not want to be here. And then ayah 7, the food, لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع. It doesn't even give you any nourishment. There's no nutritions in it. And it doesn't even help you against the hunger. So they're gonna try to fill the stomachs with this food, but because that's all they're getting, but it's so disgusting and it's painful to swallow and it doesn't even help. So it's torture and torture. Basically a place you do not want to go, and we're being warned about it. Do not go to this place. Because there is another choice. There's this horrible, horrible place. But then, on that day, in the next ayah we learn, وُجُوهٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ نَاعِمَةٌ. There will be faces on that day, نَاعِمَةٌ, full of pleasure. They will have kind feelings. They will be happy and rested. And they will look like they are at peace. Why? لِسَعْيِهَا رَاضِيَةٌ. Because with their efforts, they are satisfied. So they put in good effort in this world and did good deeds. And now when they see what they are going to get, and they see that they are not going to the nar, the horrible place, they are satisfied. Like, phew, alhamdulillah, we made it. What are they going to be? فِي جَنَّةٍ عَالِيَةٍ. In an elevated garden. In a beautiful place. So just like the Jahannam, the fire was described in a way that would want to make us stay away from that and don't do anything that'll make us go in there, Jannah is described in beautiful language so that it motivates us and makes us want to go there and long for Jannah and hope to do the work and the effort it requires to make it to Jannah, inshallah. So in ayah 11, لا تسمع فيها لاغية. In Jannah, there's no evil speech, no nonsense, nobody making fun of you. It's just all nice talk. And then we learn more about Jannah. There's a flowing spring of water, so there's also water in here, but this is good, refreshing water. And there's couches that are raised up high, and their cups in their places is all set for you, and cushions lined up, and carpets spread around. So it's like the entire place is just waiting for you to enjoy it. And it's just all set up for you like you are a guest of honor. The running spring, عين جارية, سرر مرفوعة. فيها, so in it, سرر مرفوعة, thrones that are raised high. وأكواب موضوعة, and you have cups that are ready to be filled with wonderful drink. ونمارق مصفوفة, and fine cushions that are lined up so that you can rest and lean back easily. وزرابي مبثوثة, and carpets spread around. So the whole place looks like a welcoming, comforting home. It's like that feeling of finally, huge sigh of relief, you're home. So we have this option of coming home to the place of Jannah when all the efforts and all the struggle that we went through finally seems worth it. So this is that day, that overwhelming day. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from the now and to grant us Jannah, the high levels of Jannah where we can just relax. We will continue, inshallah, with Surah Al Ghashiya from ayah number 17. But until now, we'll stop here. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.